Hello, guys. Welcome back to another podcast. We're on episode 4 of my podcast. We changed my name to Tea Time because I do it solo. It's not the Yapping Skulls anymore, but I don't want to explain that. It's nothing bad, but I'm glad for the name Tea Time. I'm just glad that we have a little change of scenery. So anyways, I hope you guys like that new name, but that's not what we're here to be rambling about. Today's topic is about Harry Potter because I'm going to explain 2 reasons why we're going to be talking about Harry Potter for this. So see for a sec. Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all why in a moment. But before we get that, I want to wish someone happy birthday. Kylie, if you are watching this podcast, happy birthday, 19 years old. My friend Kylie and I love Harry Potter. That's why I'm wearing the shirt for today. And I'm going to be honest, I did not plan on making a Harry Potter podcast. I am a Harry Potter fan, so honestly, this all works out for me. So yeah, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, your drinks or whatever, and let's start the podcast. Okay, so I think we know this shirt right here is based off the first movie, the first Harry Potter series from the ever first Harry Potter movie. And this was young Harry. And we're just going to be rambling about like Harry Potter in general. I mean, I don't really need to make a Google slide for it because I know Harry Potter well. We're going to do something fun at the end. We're going to do like a Harry Potter quiz and see if I do well on it. But for now, we're just going to ramble. So let's cut to the chase. Those to you who do not know what Harry Potter and were willing to ask me, what is Harry Potter? What Harry Potter is, it's a kid who turns about 11 years old. And then out of nowhere, he gets an invitation that says that he's going to wizarding school. And I think and he goes to Hogwarts. What Hogwarts is it's the school of, it's wizarding school where Harry becomes a wizard. So obviously we know that there's wands that are iconic. He has glasses. Oh shoot, I'm spinning that. I have my glasses, babies. We're going to put the glasses on for the podcast. This is me with my glasses, guys. If I look good, hey, I'm glad. But if I look kind of a geek and a nerd, hey, it is what it is, bro. But I do have the Harry Potter glasses, but I don't want to put them on, to be honest. But anyways, what Harry Potter teaches us as a whole is that basically using your powers, standing up for yourself, and I just really love the outfits with Harry Potter. The costume designs are just so, amazing, dude. I just can't explain how glad I am to have such a great movie like Harry Potter. What I like, if you notice in movies, each series, there's different twists to it. So you don't really know what's happening. You don't know what's gonna happen in the next movie, because obviously each movie is different from each movie is different from each other, and then that we don't know if whether if Harry's gonna still be at Hogwarts when he's gonna graduate and stuff. I mean, everything just has different twists to it and stuff. So yeah, so that's what Harry Potter's about. Let's talk about the costume designs, because I want to talk about this. I know it's a little bit too early jumping into it. Where you want to jump into the good stuff later on. I actually just want to ramble about it right now because I'm this excited. Even this is an unplanned podcast, by the way. This was a last minute podcast topic. So bear with me if I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just going to give my experience of Harry Potter and what I know. What I like about the costume designs is you have the different schools and the different ties and stuff. What I like about it, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, that this is the tie, the Gryffindor tie. Let's talk about the tie colors. Let's start with Gryffindor. Gryffindor has red, yellow, and it's basically the mascot is a lion. What I like is with Gryffindor, they really show how much pride and just how much they love being at Hogwarts, and that they are a group that is like Team USA basketball with Steph Curry, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday. It's basically like they trust one another. They believe in each other and stuff. And I just really like that about that they really have trust in one another. I have some Harry Potter Funko Pops too. I'm gonna see if I can grab them. Okay, so we got Harry right here. Yeah, so the tie is like right there. This is basically like the outfits. I just really love the detailing on any of these Funkos. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll just leave them here for the podcast. I honestly was thinking about putting them on my desk, I'll be honest, but okay, next one we got Ron Weasley. We're gonna ramble about each character after this, after we ramble about the Funkos. But let's just finish the outfit ones. This is Hermione. The one broke. Don't mind. Hope y'all don't like mind that. Honestly, I don't really know what happened to it. To be honest, I don't really like want to ramble about it. But I'm just glad I picked it up. But they are like the good guys of it. Obviously, those to you who love Harry Potter, shout out to all of you guys. Slytherin, which is the green one, obviously we know Slytherin is like the enemy team. Obviously you have Draco Malfoy, who's jealous of Harry. Obviously we all know that. Sorry about that. I just had to point my fan towards me. But anyways, let's get back into the details. So we obviously know Slytherin is always trying to sabotage Gryffindor, but obviously we know that Gryffindor is more successful because they actually study hard. If you notice that Hermione actually does study a lot in these movies, like she's the more smart one. If you can really tell the difference, like Hermione's the smart one and then like Ron's like the dumb one. But Harry is a smart one too, but Harry just doesn't really know what to like think about. Like if you put it this way, it goes Hermione number 1, Harry is second, and then third is Ron, obviously, because he has like his little like pet rat and stuff, which I didn't even know that he even has. But like I don't know, bro, it's kind of stupid. But I'll just turn my fan back on after the podcast because it's like literally like it's so noisy. But whatever, we'll get through it. But next one is Ravenclaw. Obviously, that one is the blue one. I think Ravenclaw is, not that bad of a not that bad. Their mascot is a crow, I think, if I have to. Oh no, it's an eagle actually. But oh yeah, I forgot to explain. So the Slytherin one is a snake. Ravenclaw is blue, obviously. What Ravenclaw is the personality for Ravenclaw is that they're very open-minded. They're very smart with studying, and that they're like that one group that doesn't really care for like competition. If they get third place, I don't think they genuinely care that much for it. So honestly, like you could like care less for that. So, and then the last one is Hufflepuffle, the yellow, obviously, the Harry Potter last school of what you call it. Sorry guys, sorry guys. It's just there's just a lot of information to gather, but it's from Hogwarts. It's from Hogwarts. Those are all the 4 schools from there. Obviously, Hufflepuffle, I think they're like the more chilled ones too, that I don't genuinely think anyone like really cares about. They get like clowned and, people think that they're weak. But if you get Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, if you get anything but Slytherin, you're honestly good with that and stuff. Yeah, so that's the clothing. That's all the different schools. The clothing. My favorite thing is the Harry Potter tie. I know like a lot of people don't really rock it, but dude, I got that from a costume. Dude, I literally use it. I literally have pictures of it, but you know, it's pretty crazy to think that you have a Harry Potter tie and you just don't even use it to the best of your advantage. Like, what's the point of even owning it, dude? Like, genuinely. What the hell just dropped, bro? Whatever. Next topic we're gonna ramble about is the foods and drinks and what makes it so like what's so popular. Butterbeer obviously is the number one thing you think about when it comes to Harry Potter. What butterbeer is it's butterscotch. I know people may think that it's actual beer. It's like root beer. You think root beer is alcohol, but root beer is a soda. Like there's A&W, Bargs, and then you also have the mug. But I think I might do a soda podcast like sometime soon or like whenever. Like for a topic, I was like low-key thinking about it, but I know we'll have to see. But what butterbeer is, yeah, obviously butterscotch. You have like, you can actually make this yourself, actually. It's very, very easy. You also have chocolate, the chocolate frog. You have like the fish and chips and everything. That you have the fruits. Some of the, fun fact, some of those, in that basket, some of those foods were actually fake. Some of them, like there's a clip where the director actually told them that there's this certain, that there is, this table has real food, but the other one is fake. There's not really much like food stuff to be around, but so I'm just gonna be rambling about butterbeer pretty much for this part, to be honest. But those of you who have never tried butterbeer, I really recommend. You can go to, you can like, if you don't want to go all the way to Universal Studios, you can just go to, like, you could just go to the store and just go buy the ingredients. Just Google how do you make butter beer. It's very simple. But yeah, I love it so much. I've had it before Universal Studios Hollywood many times. There's also experiences in, I also had this in Japan as well. We're going to get to that part on where to experience Harry Potter stuff. I think we can just move on to that. Okay. Where can you experience Harry Potter stuff? Well, technically, you don't really need to experience. Let's start off with California. Universal Studios is the first one I'm going to be rambling about. Because if you guys know, the Harry Potter ride, let's just ramble about this for a sec. The Harry Potter ride at Universal Studios Hollywood is so amazing. I just love the different animatronics, and then like you have like a little robot arm that starts moving and dragging you around. You almost get grabbed by a tree. What I've actually seen clips of this before where people actually get stuck on the ride and then they're right near the dementias, which is those little black shadowed figures. I didn't get stuck, but I got hella close to that thing. Dude, that thing was like terrifying, dude. I'm not even joking, like that it's terrifying. I don't know, dude. There's just something about it that just makes it so terrifying and just makes it so menacing. Like, I don't really understand, like, why. But Harry Potter Land at Universal Orlando and Hollywood, obviously 10 out of 10. The one at Orlando is way better than the one at Hollywood because there's two rides, the Forbidden Journey, and then you have another one that is like so much better. I forgot what it's called. And then you have like a dragon that breathes out fire. I was terrified of that thing. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But speaking of butterbeer, I forgot to explain. I have butterbeer like coffee creamer in here. And I literally drunk coffee and I because so I could put my butterbeer coffee creamer in there. Okay, and then so we rambled, yeah, Universal, and then the next thing you can go to. Here's another spot in Hollywood. It is called Warner Brothers Studios. There's many categories you can be exploring there. Besides Harry Potter, there's Friends, there's the Joker, Batman, Superman, DC. No Marvel, obviously, because it's not Warner Brothers. But if you guys have never been, or if you guys are rambling about a spot where to go in like LA, that is like a spot I would really recommend that you should be going to, honestly. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gotta go to that freaking spot, dude. Oh my gosh. Bro, it is like such a dope spot. Dude, I have hella sick pictures. But the last one I'm gonna tell you about next is gonna blow your guys' minds. But there are many more experiences like New York. You can get Harry Potter themed foods over there. But if you want like the full experience, I'm about to tell you this next one. There's this place in Japan. It's basically Warner Brothers, but they have one in Japan. I'm going to explain that one in just a sec about what this one is about. This one is just only Harry Potter exclusive. This isn't like the one in Hollywood where it's like Friends, DC, and like The Hobbit and different categories. This one is basically everywhere. It's the most. This is the most awesome experience I've ever had at a where I feel like I had the full experience because they have a stage set. When you're about to enter, you enter into this stage set. You get to see the different sets of in Harry Potter, what they have in there. Like, for example, they will have the room at Hogwarts where all the schools sit down and stuff. Like, that is where you first start, and then you go more into detail. They have the rooms with the stairs. I don't know. They'll have you guys will see it if you guys ever go, or you guys can like look it up on YouTube if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But I would have worn the Harry Potter tie for this podcast, but I have the shirt on already, so honestly I don't need to wear the tie. But I don't need to show you guys what the tie looks like. But yeah, that is my experiences of a Harry Potter fan, or where to experience it. Next thing we're going to ramble about is the friendship between Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So let's take a backtrack on how did they meet. So it was Harry's first day of going to Hogwarts. It was his first day, and then out of nowhere he's like sitting by himself, and then let's say Ron and Hermione just came out of nowhere. Well, obviously, we know Ron and Hermione were obviously, like, friends and stuff. Obviously, we just knew that off the bat, that those two were friends, and then they included Harry into their group, and then they both got on Gryffindor. I'm very happy they're actually on the same team. Can you imagine if, like, say Ron was on, like, Slytherin, or Harry could have gone on, like, Hufflepuff or something? They put him in the right team, in the right squad. I'm just so happy for Harry, dude, that, he loves it there. He's getting a lot of, he has a lot of aura, dude. Like, Harry just has an unmatched aura, dude. And the glasses, we're going to talk about in a sec what are the iconic moments of Harry Potter. Not like clips, but like items, like glasses and stuff. We're about to ramble about that in just a sec. But the friendship has really grown, like, over time. Dude, they grew from young little kids to like full grown adults in the span of like 10 years. Can you imagine that, dude? Can you imagine you're like a kindergartner, right? And then you went to school with your friends till high school. Dude, that's a strong friendship right there. And the fact that they're like all so grown. Emma Watson, and then whatever the other, I forgot the other names, bro. It's just so hard. It's so hard to memorize everything, dude. I forgot his name. The two actors for Ron and Harry. Dude, I don't know. Daniel Ray Clifford and Rupert. Yeah, Daniel and Rupert. Yeah, those. That like, in the director. Dude, I just love how supportive the cast are of those. It's like Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Ned. that they had to think of it like Spider-Man. They have a strong friendship too with Ned, Tom Holland, and Zendaya. They have a strong connection. I'm just so happy when you have something like this where the cast is very strong and they last for so long. That is something that makes me so happy and proud. I just love seeing that stuff because it just shows how connected, and no matter what, like they work well together. It doesn't matter. Like they can goof around all they want. They can like get serious whenever, and that's what I really like that about it. Okay, and then so that's the friendship. Okay, we're gonna be rambling about what stuff or what gear is used in Harry Potter, or what is the first thing you think about? Well, we got the wands, we have the glasses, the Harry Potter glasses, we have the Harry Potter ties, obviously the butterbeer, we have the broomsticks, obviously where Harry learns how to fly and stuff. You have the train, you have the car, you have the dogs and everything. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Hagrid's is a really good ride at Universal Orlando. Those, for anyone that hasn't rode it, dude, you need to ride it. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, dude, please ride that. I'm like literally begging with everything. Please like ride that ride, dude. It is just so amazing, dude. I remember when I first rode it, dude. I was like low-key nervous, but dude, that thing is freaking fast, dude. Like I forgot I think it goes like 55, 66 miles per hour for the speed limit of the miles per hour. I'm gonna check right now. And it goes about 80 kilometers. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's actually pretty fast, dude. 80 kilometers. 50 miles per hour. Dude, I actually thought it was... Dude, Tron is faster, dude. And Tron is 60 and Hagrid's is 50. Only like 10 off. But yeah. Yeah, those are the most iconic ones. Mostly, if I had to pick one that's iconic, it's definitely the Harry Potter ties, in my opinion. But if we're going non-outfit wise, it's probably going to be the brooms or the wands, because those things are very important. It's like the Avengers, right? Or it's like you have that one movie where something's iconic that, you know, that's what represents it. Like Spider-Man, right? You have the mask, you have the notes from Andrew Garfield or whoever, or was it Toby? I forgot. But you know what I mean? Like Friends, you have notes, you have the shirt. It's like the Tonight Show. If you guys have ever been on the Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show, the Jimmy Fallon ride, you obviously know that they have suits, they have the desk and everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is what is iconic about Harry Potter. Let's talk about the graphics of Harry Potter. The graphics / effects is what we're going to ramble about. The graphics are so amazing with Harry Potter. I just think their effects are so good. I just love the sceneries, like when they film it during the afternoon or during nighttime. Dude, they find the perfect time to like film it and everything. And everything just looks so like perfectly aesthetically and everything. I just love that. It just shows how much action they're putting in. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Orlando is so California, Orlando, and Japan are the top 3 spots to go get the full Harry Potter experience. Whether if you're into Harry Potter or not, I would really recommend actually watching Harry Potter like movie in general, just for fun. You don't have to like get into it. But I would tell you, dude, like Disney, dude, you're going to get into it. Like, you could, like, tell me if I'm wrong or not, dude. Like, what if you agree or not, dude? Dude, it is so hard to not get addicted to Harry Potter. I am a big Harry Potter and Disney fan. Like, dude, I love this show. I love these movies. I'm a big fan of Wednesday as well, but I love Harry Potter. I just don't know why. I just love it so much. That's why I rock the tie a lot. When I go out with my friends or when I have to dress up, I love wearing the Harry Potter tie, dude. It is just so like, dude, I feel like Harry Potter himself, dude. Every time I put on the tie, it is just so amazing. and stuff. We're gonna break down 2 more things, and then we're gonna do the Harry Potter quiz for fun, and then we're gonna end off the podcast after this. Or we're talking about the gear, I don't know, or the merch, we'll see. The next thing we're gonna ramble about is the posters and stuff. I love the graphic designing, because I'm a graphic designer and I love it. The work for like the posters, dude. When I went to Japan with the Harry Potter experience, all the posters were all over. I stared at that thing for like 5-10 minutes. Dude, I love the Harry Potter posters. Dude, oh my gosh. Dude, I literally want like this shirt, dude, the poster. I actually might want one myself, dude, for my birthday. Dude, these posters, dude, are so freaking amazing, dude. I don't know how these posters are so freaking good. I don't know, dude. These posters, bro, oh my god, are just so freaking dope. Dude, this one, Voldemort versus Harry. You have the one where they're running the forest. You have like the first one. You have the Phoenix. Dude, I don't care, dude. It's hard to decide like which Harry Potter is the best and the worst, because honestly, dude, they're both really good. Like, it's the only thing, dude. They're both, dude. All the movies are amazing. I just don't know what I can really say about it, dude. It's just like so, dude. When you're such a fan of something, dude, it's just hard to ramble when like you're just like such a big fan. I'm not gonna lie. If someone is willing to ask me right now, which poster of Harry Potter is my favorite? This one. I love this one right here. When I went to Tokyo, dude, or Japan, dude, I could not stop staring at this for so long, dude. But if we're gonna go based off like just iconicness, and probably the first one, dude. I love this shirt, dude. It's just so amazing. I just love this shirt like so much. I just don't know really what much else where I can say. The last thing we're gonna talk about is merch wise. The Harry Potter merch, dude, is just so amazing. You see it like everywhere, dude. I love and then Universal has dope merch, and then dude, Tokyo's Warner Brothers Studios, oh my god, dude, the merch was like hella dope. I don't know what was up with the merch, dude. Tokyo, they do so good on their merch. Even Disney, dude, oh my god, dude, it's just so freaking amazing, dude. But I just love everything about it. That even at like Orlando Airport, dude, they go all out in. What I love about Orlando is when you go to the airport and you land there at MCO, you feel the Harry Potter and Disney aura. You can like instantly feel it. And that's why I really wish LAX did that. I wish LA airports like advertise Disney more, because Florida, they look like they're more bigger. Like they're showing that if they did a competition on who likes Disney better, I'm giving it to Florida, dude. Like, I'm sorry, dude. As much as Disneyland's iconic, dude, LA doesn't really give that vibe where, like, dude, it's like a team, dude. It's like a hometown team. It's like representing your hometown. Dude, Orlando does it better when it comes to advertisement. Because, let's be honest, I've been at LAX. You don't have, like, Disney stores that, like, you can check out. Why don't they do that, dude? Orlando. Or, sorry, not Orlando, LAX. Or at least in LA airport, dude. Come on, dude. You're literally you're in Disneyland territory. What Walt Disney built in LA, dude. You got to represent it for Walt Disney. Come on. Shout out to Walt Disney, by the way, dude. Such a legend. R.I.P. But the last thing we're going to ramble about before we get on to the quiz is the soundtrack of Harry Potter. Dude, I love the iconic theme song. Like, I will listen to this I will listen to this any day, dude. I actually might play it after this podcast, after I end this podcast. Because genuinely, dude, I love the Harry Potter soundtrack. It doesn't matter, like, dude, you can just picture, like, the movie scenes in there, you know what I mean? I can literally, like, picture it in there, and, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to get on to the quiz. we're gonna do this little quiz about Harry Potter. Let's just see how we do. Let's just see how we do on this. I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm not a pro at this. I'm not a pro at Harry Potter, like, in general. I'm not like a nerd. I'm not a nerd at Harry Potter. So don't think. Discover your house. Okay. I was thinking about like trivia or something. I don't know. Let's try some trivia. I did it before, dude. I literally like failed. Dude, I only got like 4 out of 15. So, okay, 10 questions. We should make it long, like 115. Damn, bro. 37 trivia questions, answers to test you. Okay, this one's gonna be fun. Okay. I'll try not to make it too long. I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. Dude, did they really just like genuinely just name that randomly? What is this? Okay, is this trivia? Okay, sorry guys. Sorry if it's taking me a while, guys. I'm just trying to like find. I'm just trying to like find one that's like perfect, dude. Okay. What is Hufflepuffle house ghost? The Grey Lady, Sir Patrick, Cupboard Bins, the Fat Affair. Okay, there's 10 questions. Okay, we'll do the other one after this. The Grey Lady, I'm gonna guess. Oh, brother. What even was... In order they taught, who were the 6 defense against the dark arts professors who taught Harry at Hogwarts? I'm not gonna lie, bro. This one's like a trick question, dude. I'm just gonna wing it, bro. Fuck, dude. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to curse. Let's just do the other one, dude. Let's just do the top one, dude. Whatever that one is. This one. Let's just do this one. In which Wizarding World pub did Harry have his first taste of butterbeer? The Leaky Cauldron, the 3 Broomsticks, the Hog's Head. So obviously, we know the butterbeer. Think about it. Where did Harry have his first butterbeer? We're gonna find that out. This one's tough. I'm gonna guess Leaky Cauldron. Oh, dude, 3 Broomsticks? Dude, I was like tempted. Which Hogwarts professor does Harry meet in the Leaky Cauldron? Phyllis Flitwick, Severus Snape. I'm gonna guess Quartz Quirrell. Okay, guys, I'm really bad at trivia. I'll tell y'all that. The secret passageway from the Hog's Head pub to Hogwarts room of requirement was concealed behind a portrait of who? I know it was something dumb. Okay, it's something Dumbledore. Okay, that's good to know. It's not Ariana. I don't think it is. I'm gonna guess Abba. Ariana, dude? Are you freaking kidding me, bro? This shit is rigged. On Harry's first visit to the 3 Broomsticks, which piece of information did he learn from an overheard conversation? Remus Lupin is a werewolf. Peter is still alive. I'm gonna guess this one. Bro, are you kidding me, dude? Dude, I am freaking terrible. Where is the UK and the Leaky Cauldron located? London. Okay, at least I got a question correct. Okay. Okay. Remember, guys, I'm not perfect at Harry Potter. I know what Harry Potter's about, but I don't know, like, fully 100%. Which rather important school club was founded in Hedgehog? The Gobstones? Dumbledore's Army. Okay, good. Okay, we got an answer correct. Who ran the 3 Broomsticks pub when Harry was at Hogwarts? Melican, Bones, Pints, or I'm gonna guess Melican. Oh, bro, are you kidding me, dude? Which student was given a cursed necklace by a Okay. Ginny Weasley, Katie Bell, Alicia, Angelina Johnson. I'm gonna guess Ginny. Katie, bro? Are you kidding me, dude? The secret entranceway to Diagon Alley is accessed through which wizarding pub? I'm gonna guess the Hog's Head. Leaky Cauldron? Okay, this is the last question. Alright, let's lock in. Hagrid won Norbert the Dragon playing cards in the Hog's Head. What type of dragon was Norbert? Welsh Green, Ukrainian Ironbelly. I'm gonna guess Hungarian. Oh my god. Okay, 2 out of 10. Okay, Loki, they're not wrong. I need to study harder. But I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna play y'all some short clips, unless I can find some YouTube shorts. Alright, let's go here.
This is what to expect when going into Tokyo's Warner Brothers Harry Potter studio tour. First thing on your left is the studio shop, and it's decked out. Now, the staff warned us that this tour is roughly 3 to 4 hours. I was like, no bloody way. But they were right. The first room is the behind the scenes photos of the cast. And then they usher us to the door where it opens up to the Great Hall. Grand staircase is up next and they move. Here you can take a video and you actually get to be a part of the moving portrait. The Gryffindor common room, the Quidditch match, where they film you as an extra on set and you can be part of the movie too. From here on, you wander around the many Harry Potter film set, Potion Class, Hogwarts Library, Eerie Forbidden Forest. Then you're outdoor where you can check out Hagrid's Hut, Hogwarts Wooden Bridge, and of course the food section. But Harry Potter's house, number 4 Privet Drive is here too, the night bus, even an actual train set, platform 9 3/4, and this is probably the most craziest set for me. The Ministry of Magic, just in complete awe here. They even got Diagon Alley set. It's incredible, especially if you're a fan. This is what to expect when...
I'm telling you, bro, this is like probably one of the bestest things you could potentially like visit if you want. If you're getting into Harry Potter, dude, this is like a spot that honestly would be perfect for you. Honestly, I think this works super duper well. Honestly, genuinely, I just think this is a great experience. I don't want to like click on a video for copyright reasons, but I would show you guys like the rides, but I don't think I need to explain that to y'all about, because like obviously we know what you guys know what that is. But for my conclusion before I end off the podcast, Harry Potter like teaches us some lesson. What Harry Potter is about, or what I like about Harry Potter, is you really get into the spirits and everything. And that it's like going to school, right? You're that one kid that's smart, and then this one kid is jealous, so he starts bullying you and stuff. But I just love like the different outfits, the different sets, and that Tokyo one, dude, I would highly recommend. But yeah, I'm just glad I got to ramble about this, even though it's like a last minute like podcast like idea. But I will tell you this, our next podcast episode is going to be about how phones are taking over the world. I'm going to upload it sometime this week for sure. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this last minute planned podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to all my Harry Potter fans, dude. Fist pump to all my Harry Potter fans, bro. Give me a high five. That's my homies. That's my people, dude. I love Harry Potter fans, dude. And genuinely, I hope you guys love Harry Potter in general. Kylie, thank you for being my Harry Potter duo. Kylie, happy 19th birthday. I really hope you enjoyed this podcast. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. But anyways, guys, peace out. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. All right, bye-bye.